Welcome to the 207th episode of Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. On January 24th, 2022 at 6 a.m., Baltimore Fire Department was called to 205 South Stricker Street for a vacant home on fire. As firefighters were in the home combating the fire, the home partially collapsed. Inside were 4 firemen. One, John McMasters, who was able to be immediately rescued and sent to the hospital. Unfortunately, the other 3 heroes did not make it out alive. Kelsey Sadler, who had been with the department for 15 years, and Kenny Lacayo, who had been with the department for 7 years, were pulled out an hour later. And then after the fire was extinguished, they located Lieutenant Paul Butrim, who had been with the department for 16 years. Then Governor Larry Hogan gave their families 3 memorial citations. On April 13th, 2022, police announced that the deaths were ruled homicides after ATF and the fire marshal classified the fire as incendiary. Incendiary is defined as intentionally ignited or spread into an area where fire should not be. On December 2nd, 2022, Fire Chief Niles Ford resigned from his position after the fire report was released. In the 314-page report, it noted deficiencies in certain training, lapses in communication, and difficulties in controlling the scene after the collapse. The report also noted that units entered the burning building despite, quote, signs of previous fire and structural instability, end quote, and recommended that, quote, proper scene size-ups, end quote, be made before interior firefighting is done. 6 days later, on December 8th, the families of those killed filed notice of suing Baltimore City. The notice states, quote, status of home should have been known by all firefighters due to past fires there in 2015 and 2016, end quote. Police identified a person of interest, but no arrests have been made. If you have any information, call 888-ATF-TIPS or email atftips@atf.gov. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Twitter is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.